being direction. Is that right? This was another great buy. This was from eBay. Make sure you tune in later on. I'm going to show you my little tips and tricks that I do on eBay so that you can find little gems like this. Hi, welcome back to Ali and Nesh Edits. I'm Ali, and unfortunately there's no Nesh. I'm missing my other half. The last couple of weeks we've been really busy with our schedules and we haven't managed to link up to film anything. But we didn't want to miss out on any content, so we've filmed some separate videos. If you didn't catch up last week was Nesh on her own doing her curly hair. I'm absolutely loving her curly hair at the moment, and I'll put a link in somewhere up here to the video. So right, back to this week, and it's just me on my own. I'm hoping that I can hold the fort well. So this is a video all about second-hand purchases, and I'm going to show you on the laptop later on as well the sites that I use and the little tips and tricks that I use to pick up bargains or find things within second-hand stores without you actually having to walk into a second-hand shop. It's the second week of September when I'm filming this, and I have decided to take part in a campaign that Oxfam are running called Secondhand September. So last year, Nesh and I both did October where we didn't buy anything, and the previous year I think Nesh also did October and I did January. And both of us just felt it was important to us to step back a bit, slow down, be a bit more conscious about what you've already got in your wardrobe, making it work. You just have to look through and go through things, and by giving yourself a little break, it makes you go, right, what am I going to wear tomorrow? And it makes you look through what you've already got, and it makes you create outfits. You know, obviously I'm not going to stop shopping forever. My husband would love it if I did, but that's just not going to happen. It's just about taking, you know, little steps, whatever you can do. And if that's a case of, you know, 1 month a year you decide I'm not going to buy anything new, to help towards a more sustainable with your purchases. Also, what I'm going to show you in this video is a few purchases that I've made second-hand. So let's get started. Second-hand September. The concept is that you don't buy anything new for that month. If you do buy anything, it has to be second-hand. I have always loved going into charity shops. I've bought loads of things for myself, loads of things for the kids over the years in charity shops. It's about clothes having a longer life, and if you can buy second-hand, you know, that's obviously better for the environment than buying brand new. There's a lot of stores. If you go over in West London, I tend to go to Chiswick a lot because that's where the QVC studios are. Chiswick has got amazing charity shops. You could literally walk into a lot of them and not even realise that you're in a charity shop. The way they're merchandised, the way they're laid out, the way they're colour coded and things are displayed, you almost feel like you're in a little boutique. So take that mindset out of it being stuffy, old, smelly clothes. Obviously there are some that are like that, but you know, you've got to hunt. And often actually those are the ones, to be honest, those charity shops that you do dismiss like that are often the ones that are worth going in, because you might find a real bargain in there. So it's worth looking. You have to hunt, you have to be prepared to be like, right, I'm gonna have a little rummage, gonna have a look around. So you've got to give yourself time. So let's talk about things that I've purchased. My first one is this jersey blazer, H&M. I love the cuts, the buttons. Every time I wear this, I get so many compliments about it. So it was such a good buy. So some other things I've got hanging up behind me here that were also really good purchases. This denim dress, it was a Per Una Marks and Spencer's one. It's a really nice fabric, it's a nice shape. Time I've worn it, I've had compliments, but I got that from a charity shop. I think I actually got both of these from the same shop on the same day. Now, I was really pleased with myself when I got this one. This was last year. This is amazing, this one. This is 100% wool. I think I got it for like $24.99. It was down in Chiswick. It's an original. Is a C&A. Who remembers C&A? Hands up. Department store here in the UK. And I reckon it was probably, we were deciding, my mum and when I got it, we reckon sort of early 90s kind of shape. So there we go. I just love that oversized sort of boxy shape, and it's super warm. I love the colour. It was such a good buy, and for it being a 100% wool, it's in such good condition, and I'm going to be wearing it again this winter, and it's so warm. Look how well it's lasted. And I'm sure it had loads of use back then, and now it's going to get loads of use again. So that was my bargain from charity shop last year. Moving on to eBay. I've always been a big eBay fan. I've often sold things on there. I've bought things on there. It's a great place to find things. This leather jacket, 100% leather, it's a Balkan jacket, so it's such good quality. It doesn't even look like it's been worn. Just thought it was a really nice classic jacket, tan biker jacket that will stay in my wardrobe for years and years and years. Okay, moving on to footwear. So also an eBay purchase. To be honest, this is probably one of my favourite, most worn and best purchases from eBay. It's a pair of the Stuart Weitzman 50/50 flat boots. I can't tell you how many years I have pulled these out and worn them. They are a classic boot. They still sell them. They've come in loads of different colours and suedes and whatever, but they still do the classic black with the elasticated back, and there's been lots of copies as well over the years as well, but for me it's the Stuart Weitzman are the best ones. I got these on eBay. I think they were, I can't remember now because it's been a few years, they were like 80 or 100 pounds. These could be like 8 years old now, and I've worn them every single winter. They were such a good purchase. I was so pleased when I found them on there. Secondhand September. I haven't purchased anything new, but I did pop into Oxfam to have a little look around. I purchased 3 items. So I had in mind that it's a change of season, we're going into autumn, and what do I need in my wardrobe? And I'm thinking warmer clothes, I'm thinking a change of colours. Is exactly what I came out with. So I purchased 3 items. I've already worn these 2. This shirt I had on the other day when I went to the Marks & Spencer's preview. And I had so many messages on my Instagram stories saying, where's your shirt from? Well, here it is. That was a really good buy. I've worn that already. Love the print. The other piece that I purchased, again, I've worn this the other day and I'm really pleased with this. This is a tunic. I wore this with white skinny jeans the other day. I love the colour. I haven't got anything in this colour really, and it was a perfect sort of autumnal look. So that's why I purchased this. Like a batwing tunic jumper in the most gorgeous green colour. I love this colour green, and I don't actually own anything in this colour green. Kind of wanted something this colour in my wardrobe, and it's a lightweight knit, perfect for this season, moving into autumn winter. So those are my 3 purchases this month. Now I want to show you exactly how I look online. Okay, I'm going to show you 3 websites that I like to use to look for secondhand pieces. You can also look on a lot of Instagram pages that are selling pre-loved items. There's quite a lot now. So have a look under the secondhand sort of hashtag over on Instagram. Okay, first up, we're going to look up high-end luxury pre-loved items, and Vestiaire Collective is the website for you. On first glance, looking at it, it looks like a high-end website like Net-a-Porter or something like that. It's laid out really nicely. It's laid out in a very similar way. They've got trending and new pieces and things that they're loving at the moment. Expect to see anything from prices that are sort of, you know, 89, whatever, all the way up to 2,000, 3,000, and I've even seen a vintage pre-loved Louis Vuitton bag, I think for like £21,000. So designer pieces are what you're going to find over on Vestiaire Collective, but it's a great place to look for specific things, and you can set up searches. So if I was looking for a pair of Nicholas Kirkwood shoes, let's select that. You can select all down the left hand side, whether you're looking for colours, type of shoes, size.
So you can get very specific on what you're looking for. Then you can set up here at the top, create an alert. Now this is great if you're looking for something really specific that you've had your eye on and it's not in stores anymore, or you're trying to find it secondhand, then click alert. So what's going to happen is I will type in here whether I want to be notified by email or mobile or both. And when I click confirm, Vestiaire Collective will email me as soon as anything matches my criteria. So if I've selected size 42 flat shoes, Nicholas Kirkwood, something would come up and then they would email me straight away. Bearing in mind things are sold from all over the world, it's highly likely that you are going to find something that you really like and matches your criteria. Here is a pair that I was looking at earlier. So these come up about £400 in store. This is a really good price, £125. They're in really good condition. They're my size, and you can zoom in, have a closer look at all the images just to double check everything. Also bear in mind, Vestiaire Collective, everything has been verified by their experts, so as being authentic. So don't worry about or buying something and it not being genuine. There's a whole thing here about verified and authenticated by the experts. So that's the Vestiaire Collective for high-end luxury pieces. Next, I'm going to go over to Oxfam. So not many people know that Oxfam sell online. I didn't realize until a few weeks ago, and Nesh didn't realize until I told her the other day. So you can, instead of going in store, you can have a look on here. They've got loads of things. I'm going to search on here for a trench coat and you'll be able to see what comes up. You can't set up searches on here, but it's a good place to go if you are looking for something. So if I type in trench coat, this is everything that they've got in stock that matches that. You can go in, select your size and narrow it down. But they've got some great pieces. As you can see, there's a few designer pieces that are in there as well. Well worth having a look through, seeing what they've got on here. Because you might find a real bargain and something that not everybody else is going to have. Look, there's a Jenny Packham designer wedding dress that's there for £300. It gives you all details about it, all images. And the best thing about Oxfam is to know that they've got a really good return policy. So they've got 28 days on most things. I've also found on there a pair of Stuart Weitzman boots. These are brand new, never been worn, but without tags. They're a size 3. They're £290. In store, these would be well over £500. So it's such a good deal. Well worth checking out Oxfam. The other one is a classic website that I'm sure we've all got an account with, and that's eBay. I've bought so many things over the years. What I love to do on eBay is set up searches, a bit like I do over on Vestiaire Collective. So I've got one here for Balkan 10, so anything that matches the Balkan size 10 criteria, I get an email from eBay saying there's a new item and go check it out. So this is everything that matches that criteria. Well worth having a look on eBay still. Lots of people still sell on there, and I've bought loads of things over the years. Plus, I've sold lots of things on there as well. I sold lots of maternity clothes that I didn't use anymore. It's a great place to look for pre-loved items.
So that's how I shop online for secondhand items. I'm going to put a link up here now to the video all about the wardrobe detox that we did of my wardrobe a few months back. Do watch that, because I think that's really helpful when you're going through your wardrobe and deciding what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep, and then what things can be paired together. And it can make you be a bit more clearer about what you need in your wardrobe. And then if you do need something, and you can make more of a conscious decision on, do I need to purchase it brand new or could I buy something secondhand? I've hoped you really enjoyed the video. Let me know if you're joining in on Secondhand September, and give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be back for another video, hopefully both of us together next week for you. Thank you. Bye bye.